Want to speak English fluently in the kitchen? Today, you will master 600 unique kitchen tools, ingredients, and verbs with easy sentences. Watch until the end, and you'll never need subtitles for cooking shows again. Let's start. Apron. Apron. Please wear an apron before cooking. Whisk. Whisk. Whisk the eggs in a bowl. Rosemary. Rosemary. Add fresh rosemary to the chicken. Simmer. Simmer. Let the sauce simmer for minutes. Grater. Grater. Use the grater for the cheese. Dice. Dice. Dice the tomatoes for the salad. Blender. Blender. Blend the fruit in a blender. Cinnamon. Cinnamon. Sprinkle some cinnamon on the cake. Roast. Roast. We roast the meat every Sunday. Colander. Colander. Wash the pasta in a colander. Garlic. Garlic. Chop 2 cloves of garlic finely. Sauté. Sauté. Sauté the onions until they turn brown. Spatula. Spatula. Flip the pancake with a spatula. Honey. Honey. Put some honey in your tea. Squeeze. Squeeze. Squeeze the lemon over the fish. Peeler. Peeler. This potato peeler is very sharp. Ginger. Ginger. Grate fresh ginger into the soup. Knead. Knead. Knead the dough on the table. Ladle. Ladle. Use a ladle to serve soup. Vinegar. Vinegar. Mix olive oil and vinegar together. Marinate. Marinate. Marinate the beef before grilling it. Cleaver. Cleaver. The butcher uses a heavy cleaver. Vanilla. Vanilla. This ice cream tastes like vanilla. Melt. Melt. Melt the butter in a pan. Sieve. Sieve. Pass the flour through a sieve. Shrimp. Shrimp. Cook the shrimp in hot oil. Grate. Grate. Grate the carrots for the salad. Toaster. Toaster. Put the bread inside the toaster. Turmeric. Turmeric. Turmeric gives the rice a yellow color. Pour. Pour. Pour the milk into the glass. Corkscrew. Corkscrew. Open the wine bottle with a corkscrew. Mushroom. Mushroom. Chop the mushroom into small pieces. Bake. Bake. Bake the cookies for 20 minutes. Rolling pin. Rolling pin. Roll the dough with a rolling pin. Basil. Basil. Put fresh basil on the pizza. Chop. Chop. Chop the vegetables for the soup. Saucepan. Saucepan. Boil water in a deep saucepan. Beef. Beef. We need fresh beef for dinner. Fry. Fry. Fry the potatoes until crispy brown. Tongs. Tongs. Use tongs to turn the meat. Cabbage. Cabbage. Cut the cabbage into thin strips. Boil. Boil. Boil the eggs for 10 minutes. Thermometer. Thermometer. Check the meat with a thermometer. Mustard. Mustard. Add some mustard to your sandwich. Stir. Stir. Stir the soup with a spoon. Skillet. Skillet. Heat the oil in a skillet. Parsley. Parsley. Decorate the plate with green parsley. Slice. Slice. Slice the bread into equal pieces. Nutmeg. Nutmeg. Add a pinch of nutmeg here. Mix. Mix. Mix all the ingredients well. Juicer. Juicer. Clean the juicer after making juice. Spinach. Spinach. Wash the spinach leaves very carefully. Grill. Grill. Grill the fish on the barbecue. Funnel. Funnel. Pour the liquid through a funnel. Thyme. Thyme. Thyme goes perfectly with roasted meat. Peel. Peel. Peel the apples before eating them. Teapot. Teapot. The hot teapot is on table. Salmon. Salmon. Salmon is a very healthy fish. Spread. Spread. Spread butter on your warm toast. Timer. Timer. Set the kitchen timer for cooking. Cumin. Cumin. Put some cumin into the meatballs. Steam. Steam. Steam the broccoli for 5 minutes. Microwave. Microwave. Heat the food in the microwave. Cucumber. Cucumber. Slice the cucumber for the salad. Broil. Broil. Broil the steak under high heat. Kettle. Kettle. The water is boiling in kettle. Butter. Butter. Keep the butter in the fridge. Mash. Mash. Mash the potatoes with a fork. Mint. Mint. Mint leaves make the drink fresh. Measure. Measure. Measure the milk before pouring it. Scissors. Scissors. Cut the chicken package with scissors. Yogurt. Yogurt. Eat yogurt with your dinner tonight. Sift. Sift. Sift the cocoa powder over cake. Tuna. Tuna. I like tuna sandwiches for lunch. Season. Season. Season the meat with salt now. Onion. Onion. The onion makes my eyes watery. Drain. Drain. Drain the water from the rice. Cheese. Cheese. Melt the cheese on the pizza. Weigh. Weigh. Weigh the sugar on kitchen scales. Olive. Olive. Add some green olives to plate. Whip. Whip. Whip the cream until it thickens. Pepper. Pepper. Black pepper adds a nice flavor. Crush. Crush. Crush the garlic with a knife. Sugar. Sugar. Do not add too much sugar. Sprinkle. Sprinkle. Sprinkle cheese on top of pasta. Wok. Wok. Cook the vegetables in a wok. Flour. Flour. Mix the flour with warm water. Flip. Flip. Flip the egg over very carefully. Milk. Milk. Keep the milk inside the refrigerator. Preheat. Preheat. Preheat the oven to 100 degrees. Griddle. Griddle. Cook the burgers on hot griddle. Tomato. Tomato. Cut the red tomato into pieces. Garnish. Garnish. Garnish the soup with some parsley. Salt. Salt. Add a little salt to soup. Dissolve. Dissolve. Dissolve the sugar in warm water. Chicken. Chicken. Roast the chicken in the oven. Cool. Cool. Let the cake cool down completely. Rice. Rice. Boil the rice in hot water. Smoke. Smoke. Smoke the meat for good flavor. Potato. Potato. Peel the potato before boiling it. Dip. Dip. Dip the strawberry into melted chocolate. Carrot. Carrot. Cut the carrot into small rounds. Shake. Shake. Shake the bottle before opening it. Lemon. Lemon. Squeeze fresh lemon into your tea. Caramelize. Caramelize. Caramelize the sugar over low heat. Oil. Oil. Put olive oil into the pan. Scramble. Scramble. Scramble the eggs for breakfast today. Lettuce. Lettuce. Wash the lettuce for the salad. Toast. Toast. Toast the bread slices until golden. Broccoli. Broccoli. Broccoli is a very healthy vegetable. Strain. Strain. Strain the tea into a cup. Cream. Cream. Pour the cream into the sauce. Soften. Soften. Soften the butter before baking cakes. Strawberry. Strawberry. Put a strawberry on the dessert. Cover. Cover. Cover the pot with a lid. Banana. Banana. Slice the banana for the cake. Freeze. Freeze. Freeze the remaining meat for later. Apple. Apple. Cut the apple into 4 pieces. Warm. Warm. Warm the soup on the stove. Orange. Orange. Orange juice is great for breakfast. Wash. Wash. Wash your hands before cooking food. Grapes. Grapes. Wash the green grapes before eating. Deep fry. Deep fry. Deep fry the chicken wings until crispy. Watermelon. Watermelon. Slice the watermelon during hot summer. Layer. Layer. Layer the pasta and cheese carefully. Peach. Peach. This sweet peach tastes very delicious. Puree. Puree. Puree the boiled vegetables until smooth. Cherry. Cherry. Put a red cherry on top. Pear. Pear. Cut the ripe pear into halves. Thin. Thin. Thin the sauce with some water. Pineapple. Pineapple. Pineapple goes well on tropical pizzas. Skim. Skim. Skim the fat off the soup. Mango. Mango. Slice the mango into small cubes. Coat. Coat. Coat the chicken in breadcrumbs completely. Avocado. Avocado. Mash the avocado for healthy toast. Seal. Seal. Seal the plastic bag before freezing. Zester. Zester. Grate lemon skin with a zester. Coconut. Coconut. Coconut milk adds a sweet flavor. Separate. Separate. Separate the egg whites from yolks. Blowtorch. Blowtorch. Brown the meringue with a blowtorch. Walnut. Walnut. Chop the walnut into small pieces. Trim. Trim. Trim the fat off the meat. Almond. Almond. Almond oil is useful for baking. Score. Score. Score the duck skin before cooking. Hazelnut. Hazelnut. Add crushed hazelnut into the chocolate. Peanut. Peanut. Peanut butter is sweet and salty. Reheat. Reheat. Reheat the leftover pizza in oven. Cashew. Cashew. Roast the cashew nuts in pan. Combine. Combine. Combine the flour and sugar together. Pistachio. Pistachio. Pistachio ice cream is my favorite. Rub. Rub. Rub salt onto the chicken skin. Bean. Bean. Cook the green beans with tomatoes. Remove. Remove. Remove the cake from the oven. Pea. Pea. Put some green peas into rice. Fill. Fill. Fill the pot with fresh water. Corn. Corn. Sweet corn tastes excellent in salads. Dry. Dry. Dry the clean dishes with cloth. Pepperoni. Pepperoni. Put pepperoni slices on top layer. Heat. Heat. Heat the oil before frying anything. Cauliflower. Cauliflower. Steam the cauliflower until soft. Gulp. Gulp. Do not gulp hot soup quickly. Zucchini. Zucchini. Slice the zucchini into thin rounds. Snip. Snip. Snip the fresh chives with scissors. Eggplant. Eggplant. Roast the eggplant over open flame. Sizzle. Sizzle. The steak begins to sizzle loudly. Leek. Leek. Chop the leek for vegetable soup. Celery. Celery. Add crunchy celery to the salad. Infuse. Infuse. Infuse the oil with herbal leaves. Radish. Radish. Slice the red radish very thinly. Steep. Steep. Steep the herbal tea for minutes. Asparagus. Asparagus. Grill the green asparagus with oil. Flatten. Flatten. Flatten the chicken breast with hand. Artichoke. Artichoke. Boil the artichoke until perfectly tender. Sweet potato. Sweet potato. Bake the sweet potato in its skin. Deglaze. Deglaze. Deglaze the hot pan with water. Pumpkin. Pumpkin. Make sweet pumpkin pie for dessert. Dust. Dust. Dust the cake with powdered sugar. Turnip. Turnip. Cut the white turnip into cubes. Char. Char. Char the peppers on the grill. Beetroot. Beetroot. Boil beetroot until the skin softens. Glaze. Glaze. Glaze the warm bread with honey. Blanch. Blanch. Blanch the vegetables in boiling water. Chili. Chili. Chop the red chili very carefully. Poach. Poach. Poach the eggs in simmering water. Tenderize. Tenderize. Tenderize the tough meat before cooking. Mortar. Mortar. Crush the spices inside the mortar. Coriander. Coriander. Chop fresh coriander for the salsa. Divide. Divide. Divide the dough into equal parts. Cardamom. Cardamom. Put ground cardamom into the coffee. Baste. Baste. Baste the roasting turkey with juices. Paprika. Paprika. Sprinkle red paprika over the potatoes. Oregano. Oregano. Dried oregano smells very wonderful here. Scald. Scald. Scald the milk inside a saucepan. Dill. Dill. Put green dill on the fish. Shuck. Shuck. Shuck the fresh oysters before dinner. Sage. Sage. Sage leaves add a deep flavor. Saffron. Saffron. Saffron makes the rice look yellow. Scrub. Scrub. Scrub the potatoes under running water. Emulsify. Emulsify. Emulsify the oil and vinegar together. Capers. Capers. Put some salty capers on fish. Garlic press. Garlic press. Crush garlic using a garlic press easily. Can opener. Can opener. Open the tomato tin with can opener. Rolling board. Rolling board. Roll the pastry flat on rolling board. Measuring cup. Measuring cup. Pour water into the measuring cup first. Nutcracker. Nutcracker. Break the walnuts with a nutcracker. Coffee maker. Coffee maker. Turn on the coffee maker every morning. Salad spinner. Salad spinner. Dry the lettuce in salad spinner quickly. Food processor. Food processor. Chop onions inside the food processor quickly. Lemon squeezer. Lemon squeezer. Get lemon juice with a lemon squeezer. Rice cooker. Rice cooker. The rice cooker makes perfect white rice. Pastry brush. Pastry brush. Oil the pan using a pastry brush. Pizza cutter. Pizza cutter. Roll the pizza cutter across the dough. Cheese slicer. Cheese slicer. Cut thin cheese sheets with cheese slicer. Bread knife. Bread knife. Use a bread knife for smooth slices. Ice scoop. Ice scoop. Use the ice scoop for cold drinks. Meat tenderizer. Meat tenderizer. Pound the steak with a meat tenderizer. Melon baller. Melon baller. Scoop melon spheres using a melon baller. Pasta fork. Pasta fork. Lift the spaghetti with a pasta fork. Pancake turner. Pancake turner. Flip pancakes easily with a pancake turner. Butter knife. Butter knife. Use a butter knife to spread jam. Ice cream scoop. Ice cream scoop. Dip the ice cream scoop into warm water. Egg separator. Egg separator. Separate eggs using a simple egg separator. Flour sifter. Flour sifter. Shake the flour sifter over the bowl. Potato ricer. Potato ricer. Make smooth mass with a potato ricer. Seafood cracker. Seafood cracker. Open crab shells with a seafood cracker. Shrimp diviner. Shrimp diviner. Clean the seafood using a shrimp diviner. Herb stripper. Herb stripper. Pull rosemary through the herb stripper easily. Egg beater. Egg beater. Mix the ingredients using an egg beater. Fish scaler. Fish scaler. Clean the salmon with a fish scaler. Garlic roaster. Garlic roaster. Bake the bulb in a garlic roaster. Grapefruit knife. Grapefruit knife. Cut the citrus fruit with grapefruit knife. Cherry pitter. Cherry pitter. Remove the stone using a cherry pitter. Egg timer. Egg timer. Watch the egg timer on the counter. Splatter guard. Splatter guard. Place a splatter guard over the pan. Bread lame. Bread lame. Slash the dough with bread lame carefully. Cookie cutter. Cookie cutter. Shape the dough with cookie cutter tools. Cake tester. Cake tester. Insert a cake tester into the center. Basting brush. Basting brush. Apply sauce with a silicone basting brush. Apple slicer. Apple slicer. Divide the fruit using an apple slicer. Cheesecloth. Cheesecloth. Strain the liquid through clean cheesecloth. Salad servers. Salad servers. Toss the greens using large salad servers. Cake stand. Cake stand. Place the birthday cake on cake stand. Avocado slicer. Avocado slicer. Cut the green fruit with avocado slicer. Pestle. Pestle. Grind the herbs with a pestle. Dough scraper. Dough scraper. Clean the table using a dough scraper. Olive pitter. Olive pitter. Remove olive stones with an olive pitter. Soup ladle. Soup ladle. Scoop the broth with a soup ladle. Waffle iron. Waffle iron. Pour the batter into waffle iron machine. Fondue fork. Fondue fork. Dip bread using a long fondue fork. Meat thermometer. Meat thermometer. Check core heat using a meat thermometer. Gravy boat. Gravy boat. Pour warm sauce from the gravy boat. Coffee grinder. Coffee grinder. Put beans into the electronic coffee grinder. Milk frother. Milk frother. Foam the milk using a milk frother. Tea infuser. Tea infuser. Put loose tea into the tea infuser. Egg ring. Egg ring. Fry round eggs inside an egg ring. Ice crusher. Ice crusher. Put ice blocks into the ice crusher. Nut milk bag. Nut milk bag. Strain almond liquid through a nut milk bag. Garlic slicer. Garlic slicer. Cut thin garlic pieces using garlic slicer. Citrus juicer. Citrus juicer. Squeeze fresh oranges with a citrus juicer. Flour scoop. Flour scoop. Take white powder with a flour scoop. Pasta machine. Pasta machine. Roll thin dough through the pasta machine. Salt shaker. Salt shaker. Put the salt shaker on the table. Pepper mill. Pepper mill. Grind black seasoning using a pepper mill. Butter dish. Butter dish. Keep the yellow block inside butter dish. Sugar shaker. Sugar shaker. Sprinkle sweet crystals using a sugar shaker. Honey dipper. Honey dipper. Swirl the honey dipper inside the jar. Oil dispenser. Oil dispenser. Pour liquid safely from an oil dispenser. Vinegar bottle. Vinegar bottle. Put the glass vinegar bottle on counter. Spice jar. Spice jar. Grab the small spice jar from shelf. Measuring spoons. Measuring spoons. Check amounts using metal measuring spoons accurately. Mixing bowl. Mixing bowl. Put everything inside a large mixing bowl. Muffin tin. Muffin tin. Place paper cups inside the muffin tin. Frying pan. Frying pan. Put some butter into frying pan now. Stock pot. Stock pot. Boil bones inside a large stock pot. Casserole dish. Casserole dish. Bake the pasta inside a casserole dish. Roasting pan. Roasting pan. Place the turkey inside a roasting pan. Double boiler. Double boiler. Melt dark chocolate using a double boiler. Pressure cooker. Pressure cooker. Cook beans fast in a pressure cooker. Slow cooker. Slow cooker. Leave beef stew inside the slow cooker. Steamer basket. Steamer basket. Place vegetables inside the metal steamer basket. Oats. Oats. Boil oats with milk for breakfast. Breadcrumbs. Breadcrumbs. Coat the fish pieces in breadcrumbs. Chicken broth. Chicken broth. Use fresh chicken broth for the soup. Beef stock. Beef stock. Pour beef stock into the brown sauce. Tomato paste. Tomato paste. Stir tomato paste into the hot oil. Heavy cream. Heavy cream. Whip heavy cream until thick and white. Sour cream. Sour cream. Put sour cream on top of potato. Cream cheese. Cream cheese. Spread soft cream cheese onto your bagel. Mozzarella. Mozzarella. Melt mozzarella cheese on the pizza. Parmesan. Parmesan. Grate hard Parmesan over your plate. Cheddar. Cheddar. Shred yellow cheddar for the burgers. Feta. Feta. Crumble feta cheese into the salad. Ricotta. Ricotta. Mix ricotta cheese with green spinach. Bacon. Bacon. Fry the bacon until very crispy. Sausage. Sausage. Grill the pork sausage until dark. Ham. Ham. Put cold ham inside your sandwich. Turkey. Turkey. Roast the turkey for Thanksgiving dinner. Lamb. Lamb. Roast the lamb leg with rosemary. Pork. Pork. Cook the pork chops thoroughly tonight. Duck. Duck. Roast the duck until skin crisp. Cod. Cod. Fry the white cod fish pieces. Trout. Trout. Grill the fresh trout with lemon. Mackerel. Mackerel. Smoke the mackerel fish for breakfast. Sardine. Sardine. Eat canned sardine fish with bread. Lobster. Lobster. Boil the fresh lobster in salt water. Crab. Crab. Crack the heavy crab shells carefully. Clam. Clam. Cook the fresh clam until open. Mussel. Mussel. Steam the mussel with white sauce. Squid. Squid. Fry the squid rings until golden. Octopus. Octopus. Boil the octopus until very tender. Scallop. Scallop. Pan-sear the scallop with fresh butter. Prawn. Prawn. Grill the large prawns on skewers. Kale. Kale. Add green kale to your smoothie. Arugula. Arugula. Toss fresh arugula with lemon juice. Watercress. Watercress. Put watercress inside the turkey sandwich. Endive. Endive. Chop bitter endive for the salad. Radicchio. Radicchio. Mix purple radicchio with green lettuce. Bok choy. Bok choy. Stir-fry the bok choy with garlic. Swiss chard. Swiss chard. Sauté Swiss chard with some olive oil. Brussels sprout. Brussels sprout. Roast the Brussels sprout until dark brown. Okra. Okra. Stew the fresh okra with tomatoes. Green bean. Green bean. Boil the green bean until bright green. Pea pod. Pea pod. Snap the green pea pod into pieces. Chickpea. Chickpea. Mash the chickpea to make hummus. Lentil. Lentil. Boil brown lentil soup for dinner. Kidney bean. Kidney bean. Rinse the canned kidney bean with water. Black bean. Black bean. Simmer the black bean with hot spices. Soybean. Soybean. Ferment the soybean to make sauce. Sunflower seed. Sunflower seed. Sprinkle sunflower seed over your morning yogurt. Pumpkin seed. Pumpkin seed. Toast the pumpkin seed inside the oven. Chia seed. Chia seed. Mix chia seed into your fruit smoothie. Flaxseed. Flaxseed. Grind flaxseed before adding to oatmeal. Sesame oil. Sesame oil. Drizzle aromatic sesame oil over the noodles. Corn oil. Corn oil. Fry the chicken wings in corn oil. Sunflower oil. Sunflower oil. Heat sunflower oil in a deep pan. Coconut oil. Coconut oil. Use coconut oil for baking sweet treats. White vinegar. White vinegar. Mix white vinegar with warm soapy water. Apple cider vinegar. Apple cider vinegar. Mix apple cider vinegar into the salad dressing. Balsamic vinegar. Balsamic vinegar. Drizzle balsamic vinegar over sweet red strawberries. Dijon mustard. Dijon mustard. Spread Dijon mustard inside your hot sandwich. Mayonnaise. Mayonnaise. Mix mayonnaise and ketchup for sauce. Ketchup. Ketchup. Squeeze some ketchup onto your plate. Hot sauce. Hot sauce. Put 3 drops of hot sauce here. Molasses. Molasses. Add dark molasses to ginger cookies. Vanilla extract. Vanilla extract. Add 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract here. Almond extract. Almond extract. Mix almond extract into the cake batter. Yeast powder. Yeast powder. Mix yeast powder with warm white milk. Baking soda. Baking soda. Mix baking soda with fresh lemon juice. Sea salt. Sea salt. Sprinkle sea salt over the fresh fish. Black pepper. Black pepper. Grind fresh black pepper over your soup. White pepper. White pepper. Add white pepper to the potato soup. Cayenne pepper. Cayenne pepper. Cayenne pepper makes the food very spicy. Chili powder. Chili powder. Sprinkle chili powder into the beef stew. Curry powder. Curry powder. Add curry powder to the chicken sauce. Cinnamon stick. Cinnamon stick. Drop 1 cinnamon stick into the cider. Nutmeg powder. Nutmeg powder. Put nutmeg powder into the eggnog drink. Ginger powder. Ginger powder. Mix ginger powder into the cookie dough. Cumin powder. Cumin powder. Add cumin powder to the meat mixture. Onion powder. Onion powder. Sprinkle onion powder over the chicken skin. Garlic powder. Garlic powder. Add garlic powder for a better taste. Brown sugar. Brown sugar. Pack brown sugar into the measuring cup. Baking powder. Baking powder. Add baking powder to make cakes rise. Cornstarch. Cornstarch. Mix cornstarch with cold liquid first. Gelatin. Gelatin. Dissolve gelatin sheets in hot water. Cocoa powder. Cocoa powder. Sift cocoa powder over the chocolate cake. Olive oil. Olive oil. Drizzle olive oil over the fresh salad. Soy sauce. Soy sauce. Pour soy sauce over the fried rice. Maple syrup. Maple syrup. Pour sweet maple syrup on hot pancakes. Almond flour. Almond flour. Use almond flour for gluten-free baking projects. Coconut milk. Coconut milk. Add coconut milk to the spicy curry. Ginger root. Ginger root. Grate fresh ginger root into your tea. Pastry bag. Pastry bag. Squeeze frosting from the pastry bag onto cakes. Nutmeg grater. Nutmeg grater. Use a nutmeg grater for fresh spice. Cutting board. Cutting board. Cut the meat on cutting board carefully. Egg cup. Egg cup. Place the boiled egg into egg cup. Pepper grinder. Pepper grinder. Fresh pepper comes from the pepper grinder. Canister. Canister. Keep the coffee beans inside this canister. Masher. Masher. Crush the potatoes with a masher. Serving spoon. Serving spoon. Use the large serving spoon for rice. Baking sheet. Baking sheet. Place biscuits on a baking sheet carefully. Sizzle. Sizzle. The sausages sizzle in hot pan. Whittle. Whittle. Whittle the wooden skewers to points. Snip. Snip. Snip the herbs with kitchen scissors. Char. Char. Char the corn over open flames. Deglaze. Deglaze. Deglaze the pan using fresh water. Caramelize. Caramelize. Caramelize the white sugar very slowly. Tenderize. Tenderize. Tenderize the steak before grilling it. Scrub. Scrub. Scrub the kitchen counter with soap. Thicken. Thicken. Thicken the gravy with a flour. Infuse. Infuse. Infuse the water with lemon slices. Emulsify. Emulsify. Emulsify the sauce with rapid whisking. Scald. Scald. Scald the cream before adding chocolate. Gulp. Gulp. Do not gulp cold water quickly. Shuck. Shuck. Shuck the sweet corn before boiling. Steep. Steep. Steep the tea leaves for longer. Mince. Mince. Mince the beef for the meatballs. Clove. Clove. Add 1 clove to the sauce. Coriander seed. Coriander seed. Crush coriander seed for extra warm flavor. Cumin seed. Cumin seed. Toast cumin seed lightly in dry pans. Fennel seed. Fennel seed. Fennel seed tastes like sweet green licorice. Pastry blender. Pastry blender. Mix butter into flour using pastry blender. Citrus zester. Citrus zester. Grate orange skin with a citrus zester. Oyster shucker. Oyster shucker. Open the shell with an oyster shucker. Rice paddle. Rice paddle. Scoop the sushi rice with rice paddle. Meat claws. Meat claws. Shred pork easily using sharp meat claws. Pizza stone. Pizza stone. Heat the pizza stone inside the oven. Cooling rack. Cooling rack. Place hot biscuits on the cooling rack. Pastry wheel. Pastry wheel. Cut dough strips with a pastry wheel. Dough blender. Dough blender. Mix cold shortening using dough blender tools. Nut chopper. Nut chopper. Crush the almonds with manual nut chopper. Potato masher. Potato masher. Smash boiled tubers with potato masher easily. Egg slicer. Egg slicer. Cut uniform boiled pieces using egg slicer. Basting bulb. Basting bulb. Draw pan juices into the basting bulb. Meat hook. Meat hook. The butcher hangs beef on meat hook. Butter curler. Butter curler. Create beautiful decorative shapes with butter curler. Cheese knife. Cheese knife. Slice the sticky brie with cheese knife. Grapefruit spoon. Grapefruit spoon. Scoop citrus sections with serrated grapefruit spoon. Crumb brusher. Crumb brusher. Clean the tablecloth using a crumb brusher. Bone tweezers. Bone tweezers. Pull tiny bones out with bone tweezers. Corn stripper. Corn stripper. Remove sweet kernels using a corn stripper. Poultry shears. Poultry shears. Cut chicken bones easily using poultry shears. Spaghetti server. Spaghetti server. Lift long noodles with a spaghetti server. Skimming ladle. Skimming ladle. Remove hot foam using a skimming ladle. Flour bin. Flour bin. Keep the white powder inside flour bin. Bread box. Bread box. Store fresh bread rolls in bread box. Spice rack. Spice rack. Organize your small jars on spice rack. Knife sharpener. Knife sharpener. Make dull blades dangerous using knife sharpener. Garlic keeper. Garlic keeper. Store garlic cloves inside a garlic keeper. Recipe holder. Recipe holder. Place the cooking book on recipe holder. Spoon rest. Spoon rest. Put dirty wooden spoons on spoon rest. Sink strainer. Sink strainer. Catch food waste inside the sink strainer. Dish rack. Dish rack. Dry clean plates on the dish rack. Ice mold. Ice mold. Pour fresh juice into the ice mold. Cookie press. Cookie press. Extrude star dough shapes using cookie press. Cream horn mold. Cream horn mold. Wrap puff pastry around each cream horn mold. Blow pipe. Blow pipe. Direct air into fires using blowpipe. Pie server. Pie server. Lift dessert triangles with a pie server. Salad tongs. Salad tongs. Grab green lettuce using large salad tongs. Sugar nippers. Sugar nippers. Break hard, sweet blocks with sugar nippers. Tea cozy. Tea cozy. Keep the teapot warm under tea cozy. Trivet. Trivet. Place hot metal pots on trivet. Bun warmer. Bun warmer. Reheat morning rolls inside the bun warmer. Egg poacher. Egg poacher. Cook uniform breakfast rounds using egg poacher. Tortilla press. Tortilla press. Flatten corn dough using a tortilla press. Meat grinder. Meat grinder. Turn beef blocks inside the meat grinder. Pepper shaker. Pepper shaker. Put the ceramic pepper shaker on table. Toothpick holder. Toothpick holder. Fill the wooden toothpick holder after dinner. Cake strips. Cake strips. Wrap wet cake strips around baking tins. Donut cutter. Donut cutter. Stamp round circles using a donut cutter. Ravioli stamp. Ravioli stamp. Press perfect pasta shapes using ravioli stamp. Pie bird. Pie bird. Release steam from crust with pie bird. Flour sack. Flour sack. Carry the heavy white flour sack carefully. Sugar bowl. Sugar bowl. Scoop sweet crystals from the sugar bowl. Salt pig. Salt pig. Grab a pinch from open salt pig. Milk jug. Milk jug. Pour cold dairy from the milk jug. Creamer. Creamer. Serve hot coffee along with creamer. Honey pot. Honey pot. Dip the wooden wand into honey pot. Syrup pitcher. Syrup pitcher. Pour sweet golden liquid from syrup pitcher. Gravy separator. Gravy separator. Remove unwanted grease using a gravy separator. Fat skimmer. Fat skimmer. Remove floating oil using a fat skimmer. Cheese board. Cheese board. Arrange tasty snacks on the cheese board. Bread basket. Bread basket. Pass the warm rolls in bread basket. Butter tub. Butter tub. Scoop yellow spread from the butter tub. Ice bucket. Ice bucket. Keep white wine chilled inside ice bucket. Wine rack. Wine rack. Stack glass bottles horizontally on wine rack. Coaster. Coaster. Place the wet glass on coaster. Placemat. Placemat. Set the hot plate on placemat. Tablecloth. Tablecloth. Spread the clean white tablecloth evenly. Napkin ring. Napkin ring. Slide cloth sheets inside the napkin ring. Straw dispenser. Straw dispenser. Grab plastic tubes from the straw dispenser. Paper towel holder. Paper towel holder. Tear sheet off the stable paper towel holder. Garbage can. Garbage can. Throw vegetable peel into the garbage can. Compost bin. Compost bin. Put fruit scraps inside the compost bin. Dish soap bottle. Dish soap bottle. Squeeze cleaning liquid from the dish soap bottle. Scrub brush. Scrub brush. Clean the dirty grill with scrub brush. Scouring pad. Scouring pad. Remove burnt spots using a scouring pad. Dishcloth. Dishcloth. Wipe the wet wooden counter with dishcloth. Oven glove. Oven glove. Wear thick oven glove for hot pans. Pot holder. Pot holder. Protect your wooden table using pot holder. Kitchen scale. Kitchen scale. Weigh baking ingredients on electronic kitchen scale. Thermos. Thermos. Pour hot black tea from thermos. Flask. Flask. Carry fresh drinking water inside flask. Water pitcher. Water pitcher. Fill the glass water pitcher from tap. Carafe. Carafe. Serve cold orange beverage in carafe. Decanter. Decanter. Pour red vintage wine into decanter. Cocktail shaker. Cocktail shaker. Mix cold drinks inside ice cocktail shaker. Jigger. Jigger. Measure liquid portions using metal jigger. Strainer spoon. Strainer spoon. Lift fried dumplings using a strainer spoon. Mutter. Mutter. Mash fresh mint leaves with mutter. Ice tongs. Ice tongs. Grab cold cubes using small ice tongs. Wine stopper. Wine stopper. Seal open glass bottles with wine stopper. Bottle opener. Bottle opener. Crack metal caps using a bottle opener. Tin foil. Tin foil. Wrap remaining roasted meat in tin foil. Parchment paper. Parchment paper. Line baking sheets with clean parchment paper. Wax paper. Wax paper. Wrap cold lunch sandwiches in wax paper. Plastic wrap. Plastic wrap. Cover salad bowls tightly using plastic wrap. Ziploc bag. Ziploc bag. Put remaining berries inside a Ziploc bag. Tupperware. Tupperware. Pack office lunch inside durable Tupperware. Bento box. Bento box. Arrange Japanese lunch items inside bento box. Lunchbox. Lunchbox. Put fresh red apples into lunchbox. Basil leaves. Basil leaves. Put fresh basil leaves on your plate. Rosemary sprig. Rosemary sprig. Put a rosemary sprig inside the chicken. Thyme leaves. Thyme leaves. Mix thyme leaves with the roasted potatoes. Parsley flakes. Parsley flakes. Sprinkle parsley flakes over the cooked fish. Mint sprig. Mint sprig. Decorate the cold drink with mint sprig. Bay leaves. Bay leaves. Drop dry aromatic bay leaves into stew. Sage leaves. Sage leaves. Fry whole green sage leaves in butter. Oregano leaves. Oregano leaves. Scatter wild dried oregano leaves over cheese. Dill sprigs. Dill sprigs. Garnish potato salad using fresh dill sprigs. Coriander leaves. Coriander leaves. Chop fresh coriander leaves for green salsa. Celery stalk. Celery stalk. Crunch a raw green celery stalk loudly. Lemongrass. Lemongrass. Boil aromatic lemongrass inside hot soup. Kaffir lime leaves. Kaffir lime leaves. Simmer Thai curry along with kaffir lime leaves. Curry leaves. Curry leaves. Fry aromatic curry leaves in warm oil. Fenugreek. Fenugreek. Add bitter fenugreek seeds to paste. Mustard powder. Mustard powder. Mix yellow mustard powder with vinegar liquid. Wasabi paste. Wasabi paste. Mix fiery green wasabi paste into soy. Horseradish sauce. Horseradish sauce. Serve roast beef alongside spicy horseradish sauce. Tartar sauce. Tartar sauce. Dip fried fish into creamy tartar sauce. Barbecue sauce. Barbecue sauce. Brush smoky sweet barbecue sauce onto ribs. Teriyaki sauce. Teriyaki sauce. Glaze chicken wings using sweet teriyaki sauce. Hoisin sauce. Hoisin sauce. Brush savory glossy hoisin sauce over duck. Oyster sauce. Oyster sauce. Stir-fry green broccoli using savory oyster sauce. Fish sauce. Fish sauce. Add salty, pungent fish sauce into rice. Sriracha. Sriracha. Squeeze spicy red sriracha onto noodles. Chili oil. Chili oil. Drizzle fiery red chili oil over dumplings. Sesame paste. Sesame paste. Mix thick sesame paste with cold noodles. Tahini. Tahini. Whisk bitter tahini with lemon juice. Hummus. Hummus. Scoop smooth, savory hummus using pita. Pesto. Pesto. Toss hot green pesto with pasta. Guacamole. Guacamole. Mash avocado dip to create guacamole. Salsa. Salsa. Dip crispy corn chips into salsa. Tzatziki. Tzatziki. Eat cool yogurt tzatziki during summer. Garlic sauce. Garlic sauce. Spread pungent white garlic sauce onto chicken. Cheese sauce. Cheese sauce. Pour hot yellow cheese sauce over fries. Meat sauce. Meat sauce. Simmer classic Italian meat sauce for hours. White sauce. White sauce. Whisk milk and flour for white sauce. Brown gravy. Brown gravy. Pour rich hot brown gravy over mash. Cranberry sauce. Cranberry sauce. Serve festive turkey alongside sweet cranberry sauce. Applesauce. Applesauce. Eat sweet cold applesauce with pork. Tomato juice. Tomato juice. Drink cold salted tomato juice for breakfast. Lemon juice. Lemon juice. Squeeze fresh yellow lemon juice into water. Lime juice. Lime juice. Splash tart green lime juice over tacos. Orange juice. Orange juice. Pour fresh morning orange juice into glasses. Grapefruit juice. Grapefruit juice. Drink bitter pink grapefruit juice during diets. Pineapple juice. Pineapple juice. Mix sweet tropical pineapple juice into cocktails. Apple juice. Apple juice. Kids love drinking sweet, clear apple juice. Grape juice. Grape juice. Pour dark, sweet purple grape juice out. Pomegranate juice. Pomegranate juice. Tart red pomegranate juice tastes very refreshing. Cranberry juice. Cranberry juice. Drink bitter red cranberry juice with ice. Coconut water. Coconut water. Drink clear tropical coconut water from straw. Almond milk. Almond milk. Pour white nut almond milk into oatmeal. Soy milk. Soy milk. Whisk vegan soy milk into hot coffee. Oat milk. Oat milk. Froth creamy oat milk for your latte. Rice milk. Rice milk. Drink sweet, hypoallergenic white rice milk safely. Cashew milk. Cashew milk. Blend rich raw cashew milk until smooth. Goat milk. Goat milk. Farm fresh goat milk tastes very unique. Buttermilk. Buttermilk. Mix sour liquid buttermilk into pancake batter. Evaporated milk. Evaporated milk. Pour canned thick evaporated milk into tea. Condensed milk. Condensed milk. Drizzle sweet, sticky condensed milk over desserts. Milk powder. Milk powder. Mix white milk powder with warm water. Cocoa beans. Cocoa beans. Roast raw brown cocoa beans inside ovens. Coffee beans. Coffee beans. Grind dark aromatic coffee beans every morning. Vanilla pods. Vanilla pods. Scrape tiny aromatic seeds from vanilla pods. Yeast flakes. Yeast flakes. Sprinkle nutritional savory yeast flakes over popcorn. Baking chocolate. Baking chocolate. Melt bitter dark baking chocolate inside bowls. Chocolate chips. Chocolate chips. Fold sweet mini chocolate chips into dough. Sprinkles. Sprinkles. Decorate birthday cake using colorful sprinkles. Marshmallows. Marshmallows. Toast sweet, puffy white marshmallows over fires. Whipped cream. Whipped cream. Squirt sweet, fluffy whipped cream onto pie. Pastrid. Pastrid. Eat the fully pastrid dough hot. Marinated. Marinated. Grill the delicious marinated steak outside. Breaded. Breaded. Fry the crispy breaded chicken wings. Glazed. Glazed. Bake sweet, sticky glazed ham today. Seasoned. Seasoned. Sprinkle savory seasoned salt over fries. Pickled. Pickled. Eat crunchy, sour pickled cucumbers tonight. Fermented. Fermented. Fermented cabbage tastes sour and healthy. Smoked. Smoked. Buy delicious, rich smoked salmon slices. Cured. Cured. Slice salty, cured Italian meat thinly. Dried. Dried. Toss sweet, dried cranberries into salads. Dehydrated. Dehydrated. Pack light dehydrated snacks for camping. Frozen. Frozen. Mix frozen berries into your smoothie. Canned. Canned. Open convenient canned beans for soup. Fresh. Fresh. Buy fresh green vegetables every morning. Raw. Raw. Do not eat raw chicken meat. Cooked. Cooked. Serve hot cooked rice with fish. Boiled. Boiled. Place warm boiled eggs into salads. Steamed. Steamed. Eat healthy steamed broccoli for dinner. Fried. Fried. Golden fried potatoes taste very amazing. Deep fried. Deep fried. Crispy deep fried shrimp smells wonderful here. Stir fried. Stir fried. Eat hot stir fried noodles with chopsticks. Pan fried. Pan fried. Sear pan fried salmon fillets skinned down carefully. Roasted. Roasted. The hot roasted turkey smells fantastic. Baked. Baked. Freshly baked bread tastes very sweet. Grilled. Grilled. Juicy grilled meat tastes wonderful outside. Broiled. Broiled. Serve tender broiled fish with lemon. Poached. Poached. Put delicate poached eggs on toast. Simmered. Simmered. The thick simmered sauce became delicious. Stewed. Stewed. Slow stewed beef becomes very tender. Braised. Braised. Eat rich braised pork lips tonight. Amazing job! You just learned 600 essential vocabulary words to upgrade your English. Which word was the hardest for you? Tell me in the comments below. Subscribe for more challenges, and see you next time.